Welcome to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is on Dice Sports. And let's get right into it. First, we're going to go at the recap for soccer picks last week. That's a lot of reds. Basically, didn't go too well for soccer. The confident pick, which was Tottenham to go into Luton, they lost, rather. They won 1-0, but didn't score the 2 goals. There's a lot to rant about this game. Richarlison missing a lot of goals. Bissouma getting a red card. Everything that they needed to do to make sure they don't cover the 2 goals for this pick. But that was the really bad one. There were 3 units for them to win by 2 goals. So that really took the week down. Man United versus Brentford. Brentford wasn't able to score the 2 goals. Man U came from behind late and won 2-1, so that was a bad one. The only positive note was Juventus against Torino at home, 1-2-0. Covered both goals. Real Madrid beat down Osasuna 4-0. Newcastle and West Ham played 2-2 in that game. Eintracht Frankfurt beat Heidenheim 2-0, and Sevilla and Rayo Vallecano played 2-2. That was a shitty game because Vallecano was leading by 2-0, was comfortably looking like they were going to win the game, but Sevilla came back and won and tied the game 2-2. So that didn't go really well. And also, I think that was all the picks. Basically, that was a really rough week because of the Tottenham game and the 3 units trying something new, but that didn't work out. So basically, that was 14 units placed, and only the Juventus game came through at 3.5 units. So that basically put us back 10 units, and that brings the total from a positive 9.3 to a negative 1.4 for soccer. And then to American football, basically an average week. There were 4 games. 1 came through. The 2 total games for the Houston Texans at Atlanta Falcons that ended 21-19 in favor of the Atlanta Falcons. The Titans at Colts ended 16-23 in favor of the Colts. For that. And then the game that came through was the Jets at the Broncos, basically a late fumble. And the Eagles at Rams did not come through for a blowout for the Eagles. And that was 4 units placed and 4.4 back. So still positive in total at positive 1.73 for NFL picks. So Jets basically saved the day on the Russell Wilson fumble. So that came through, but the Eagles just seem not to blow people out and just keep winning for that. So that was a decent week. When you're not negative, that's a good thing. Basically, and you just grind out the next week, and then we go right into this week. Is the international break in soccer, so there are no soccer picks. Good thing. Take a breather from soccer. Wild one. We'll be back at that. And then for NFL this week, so we're going to be looking at 4 games. Actually, I would say 5. And they're some interesting games. I'm just going to start with the Seahawks and the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is back. Looking like Joe Burrow, so I expect them to put up some points here. So going alternative. And the Seahawks had a bye week, so coming back probably fresh. Their defense could be fresh too, but I would say the Bengals are finally scoring, so that could be a high scoring game. The Panthers are the Dolphins. I would just say the Panthers are one of the worst defenses in the league. The Dolphins are one of the best offenses, and they just put it onto them and score a lot, and then the Panthers have to keep up. Just as they did against Detroit a week ago and put up about 67 points combined. So I would say they score up to 60 here, 59 at least. For the Giants and the Bills, I would say the Bills come in and crush the Giants. The Giants are struggling, the worst offense in the league. Their quarterback might not be playing, so that would be interesting. The Bills are not happy coming back from London. That's not a good sport, but the Bills seem to beat up teams that they can sometimes and blow them out. So that's also possible for that game. The 49ers and the at the Browns or at Cleveland. Basically, this looks like it's going to be a poor weather game. So going under, saying it's going to be really low scoring, two excellent defenses, one excellent offense. Deshaun Watson might not be playing. So that also means that there will be a shortage of points. But I also think the 49ers might struggle in bad weather as well. And then the Detroit Lions at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Possibly high scoring game. Buccaneers coming from bye week, could be prepared offensively, and the Lions have shown that they can hang with anyone. And Amon-Ra St. Brown would be back for Jared Goff in this game. So we'll see how this goes. Basically, we have three alternative overs, one alternative under for the first time, and the Bills to blow out the Giants as well. We'll see how this goes. It's a short one. We're back soon to recap how this football picks went, and hopefully to get on a roll with soccer as well after a really shitty week with soccer, where anything that could go wrong did go wrong, especially in the Tottenham versus Luton game. Luton is a bad team. Tottenham are top of the league. Luton is at the bottom, somewhere at the bottom of the league, and still found a way to lose the game, but not lose the game how they should have lost the game. So we'll go from there once soccer season is the leagues are back up and running from the international breaks.